I'm here. I'm here. Don't cry. I'm here, Babine Cubs. It just took me a little bit of time because I was... sorry, let me exit out. I was listening to Randon. Hi, here! Hi, here, I'm Matthew. It took me a while because I was in the kitchen microwaving my leftover torta from last night. And I was having a conversation with my mother-in-law basically, because basically I'm kind of on call for my dentist. I was supposed to get my my permanent crown done on Thursday. I go over to the office and I don't know why they didn't like call me beforehand, but they didn't have my permanent crown, so they were like, oh, we'll call you Friday or Saturday and then you can come in and get your permanent crown. And then, so basically I'm just waiting for that call, and I was just chatting with my mother-in-law because she also works in dentistry, and she was like, just don't plan your day around the dentist. Just don't plan your day around like receiving that call. Just go about your normal day, and like when they call you, they call you. And if you can't come today, you can come sometime next week. So, of course they're gonna call you midstream. That's the fear. Or because I was hoping to go to my locals today for Digimon TCG. I was hoping to do that today, but I feel like the moment I like walk through the door, that's when I'm gonna get the call, right? So like, but my mother-in-law is also like, yeah, but what if they call you? Like, are you just gonna rush over, or like you could afford to just see them next week? And it's like, yeah, that's a good point. I don't know why I'm like stressing so much, and like I'm like planning my day around this, right? So I do have my phone nearby just in case they're gonna call, but I don't know. It's scenarios like this where I'm like, ugh, a little frustrated. But I also microwaved my torta, so I might eat a little bit. We're gonna eat in the app, and then we're gonna do some pixel art. But let's see who's here. Let's say our hellos. Hello, class. Hello. Sorry to just like hit y'all right away with the like, oh my god, can you believe this, class, Babine Cubs? Let's see, me and Matthew were reciting our ABCs before the stream started, but A Pullen was in fact first as the stream started. So, and then Folk, you got your sticker, Matthew got your sticker, A Pullen got your sticker, beeplebees, hello, you got your sticker. Hello everyone. Hello. Let's get to class. Get to class. We are PNG today, and we are also flooded today. For the ambiance, you know, I put my desk away. It's still technically summer. It still kind of feels like summer. So, oh, the cats. They're on top of my floaty. You pet the cats. Pet the cats. Let me take a bite of my torta while we decide what. Hey! Why? No! What is this? I'm not a jerk. Thank you for the pet. Thank you for the redeems. First thing in the morning. Hello everyone, hello. It's me, Babine Bear, your local sun bear, art history teacher, and educational streamer. Would be terrible to claim first while shield mode is up. Actually, yeah, I think when shield mode is up, then it like activates, right? If a non-mod, non-me were to comment, right? So that's good. That's good. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Let's decide what to listen to in terms of music. I want to take a bite of this torta. It's fresh from the microwave, so it's mocking me. Give me a second. Oh, never mind. It's still hot. Like my fingies. Let's put on some Windows 96. I will munch as we go. I just realized the Spotify is also swimming, and it's currently playing a song called Deep Swim. Very apt. So let's see if we can grab it. There we go. Let's put it on the tree. Let's put it right here. There we go. It's chilling in the tree. No, not the mass fart. Besides, as a mod, I can do other things. Yeah, you can. Such as the mass fart. But how you guys doing? How you doing? Yeah, so I don't know, I hate having my plans up in the air for today, because it's like, oh, my original plan was to stream, and then, you know, around 2 hours from now, cut it short so that I could go to my locals, but it's like, what if they call? What if the dentist calls, right? But even if they do, I feel like I wouldn't be rushing over there. So, but like the stress of it all is like, maybe I should just stay inside all day. Maybe I just shouldn't do anything. Maybe I should just chill, play Digimon Cybersleuth, play Uma Musume, play DC Go, you know, or spend more time streaming with you guys, yapping, watch some Wandin. Who knows? Who knows? The nose knows. So that's been the haps. That's me lately. And I think I'm just hungry. I think I'm just hungry. You guys remember those like Snickers commercials that are like, you're not you when you're hungry. Maybe I'll be less irritated and anxious when I eat this torta after it cools down, please. Just a smidge. But for today's stream, I wanted to do some pixel art studies using our trusty program Sprite, and we're taking inspiration from Digimon vpets. So if you look at my reference window here, my pure reference yeah, I got some sprites from the Digimon 20th anniversary vpet. So it has both black and white, like the OG, the original vpets, or it even has eggs. We might start with the eggs. But it also has color versions, because these are the new versions that came out for the 20th anniversary not too long ago. So that's kind of the plan for today. And today it's the goal is to potentially make my own egg. Potentially make my own sprite, either of myself or you Bebenkubs, or both. But if we don't get to that, because the focus of today will be more so just copying, you know, because I'm also still kind of waking up. Not only am I a little moody because of the whole dentist thing, but I'm also still waking up and I'm hungry, so I kind of want to no brain it today. I want to have no thoughts, head empty, while still yapping, you know, while still yapping. So we'll just be copying for today. Right? Ain't nothing wrong with that's what studying is. You copy the experts first, and then you can delve into your own thing. That's what I have planned. Let me just make sure that I have a window open so that I can see what you guys are yapping about, chatting about. I know that you guys aren't up to no good. The Bebinka to Bebinka Evo line. Alpaca, hello, welcome. You know what's funny? I was just thinking recently, they released new card art for Astamon, and I remember like part of that Digimon line that you made. Wasn't it like Astamon was part of it? I'm like, ooh, I kind of love Astamon, like as a design. Wow, it's Swimka. It is. I love all the ways that you guys play with my name. Wait, we're gonna start with making an egg first. I like the ways that you guys play with my name because I like was it Dia said something like Stinka? She's not beating the Stinka allegations, which I am beating the Stinka allegations because I smell fresh. I'm as fresh as a spring. What blooms in spring? A spring rose, Pinka. Let's do some. I want some symmetry. Oh, right here. I forgot how to use this program. So there's something here at the bottom. Wait, how should I do this? 1, 2, 3. And then this actually gets moved down. We're working really small. We're working 16 by 16 pixels. So this is gonna be a nice way to kind of practice pixel art too, because like when you work this small, every single pixel matters, right? It helps with like readability, like does it read properly? Gundra Babinkamon! Apparently 3Dinka was here last night. Yeah, she was here. I wanted to keep it to PNGTuber today because I love the 3D model a lot, but it does use up a little bit of CPU power. The program, not the model itself, the program that I use for it. And whenever I run Sprite, and it's not even Sprite, it's the reference program that I'm using. It's PureRef. Sometimes it tends to lag. So so I wanted to keep like a low memory using model such as PNGinka. I have no memory when I use this model. I have no memories at all. In fact, who are you guys? What are you guys doing in my submerged classroom? Roses really smell like ooh boo boo stinker. Imagine trying to squeeze Gundramon into 16 by 16. I feel like people have tried. I am not people. I am not one of the people that have tried, but I feel like, yeah, that is a thing that people have attempted. Let me see if I can do this one. So one, two, oh, that's interesting. These two eggs have like slightly different. They have the same outline, but let me see something here. So we have the bottom. No, you know what? I shouldn't do designs yet. I should just focus on the outline. So this is how many pixels? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it goes up 2. And then another 1. And then I think, is that another 1? But yeah, 2, 1, 1, and then the top. Like that. Egg! Egg. Yeah, I feel like I've seen people like attempt to make Digimon VPet sprites out of like more recent Digimon, and it's like, ooh, that's ambitious because a lot of those designs are very ambitious. Okay, I'm gonna put away the symmetry, and then there's like some I guess they call them jaggies right here, but it's because it's the design of the egg itself. So let's see here. Bow, bow, bow. A square, another square, and then a little line like that. And the whole point of these studies is to literally just like learn from them. 1, 2, I think that's just 2. There we go. Yeah, to just learn how like the pixel artists work with such a small canvas so that we can like kind of translate some of the design philosophy into like something that we might want to do. Let's see. So this is 2, 3, and then a W shape. There we go. I think that's an egg, right? Does that kind of looks like what we have on the reference, right? There's already official 16 by 16 art of Gundramon. Really? I kind of want. Would it be on the sheet? You think? Because this is VPet originals, Pendulum originals, new Digimon. I actually haven't taken like a good Mike's hard look at this. Okay, let me do this using the mouse collar. Click. Let's take a look at this together. I know my reference image looks very tiny on your guys' screen. Here we go. I'll zoom in. We're gonna go through each of the names. So we got Bodamon, Koromon, Agumon, Betamon. It's so funny to me that this is Betamon, but like if you ask like, oh, what does Alphamon look like? It's this freaking mega level, like part of the Royal Knights, like super powered freaking Digimon, and then you go from that to like, I'm Betamon. I'm a baby. He's not a baby, but you know what I mean. We have a Deltamon, right? Sigmamon! I don't know if that's a thing yet. That would be funny. Wait, I am getting hungry. I think my torta has cooled down a bit, a smidge, so I'm gonna take a bite right now. Oh no! Huge chunk of the meat just fell. Dang it. It's too hot to pick up. There we go. Oh yeah, I needed that. I needed like a bite of something. What you munching on? Torta. It's a vegan torta with like chicken, jalapenos, fish avocado, tomato, lettuce. It's pretty good. And like fake chicken. I don't know what they make it out of, but it's fake. Turtle. No, torta. Which basically, like, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but torta is basically like, you get the ingredients that you would get in like a taco or burrito, but it's in like a sandwich. Microwave it for 12 minutes? Nah, just 45 seconds. Or I think a minute. Just for a minute. The only thing that I usually microwave things for like 45 seconds. The only thing that I do a little bit longer in the microwave is, soup. Like if I have leftover ramen from like a takeout place, then I usually microwave it for like 2-3 minutes. Cause it takes a while. It takes a while for like soup to get rewarmed. Oh my god, I'm looking at the pixel art for Gundramon. That's so funny. Like it like, yeah, it kind of reads as Gundramon, but it doesn't have the sheer amount of guns. If you guys want to see for yourselves. Also for the like non-Digimon fans that are like, what are you talking about? Gundramon? If you thought it's like, when it comes to gun censorship in like old cartoons, like Pokemon for example, they definitely censored it. Meanwhile, Digimon just has a Digimon named Gundramon with, how many guns is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm counting at least 12 guns on its body. I don't know if the toes are also guns, but there's one on its ankle. Like 14. It has like at least 14 guns. What a champ. What a guy. Frisha Vakadu, way to make me feel old. Frisha Vakadu. I'm still like, I still miss Vines. I downloaded TikTok like a couple years ago, tried to like get onto the educational side of it, and was just like, it's just not the same. It's not the same as Vine because you only got 7 seconds to make it funny. So I'm sitting there, barbecue sauce on my beans. Is that a police? I'm calling the weed. Hello 420, what you smoking? It's just so classic. Fugubi, hello. Hello, we're talking about vines, guns, all the things. The funny thing with the Gundramon sprite, I think it only actually reads as Gundramon if you already know what it is. I agree. That's the American Digimon at that point. Yeah, because like each part of its limbs is like a gun, and in many cases multiple guns, because I think there's guns on its shoulders, there's one on its head, there's like it has wings, but the wings are each guns. The arms are guns, the knees both have guns, there's guns on the ankles. Like everywhere you could put a gun, there is a gun. It's kind of inspiring, actually. So, okay, we have our egg. Do a new layer. Do egg. Oh yeah, we were gonna go through like the sprite sheet. See what we got. We got Greymon, Tyrannomon, Devimon, Meramon, Airdramon, Seadramon. My buddy! Numemon, Metal Greymon, Mamemon. My buddy! Montevon! My favorite! It's my baby. Oh, he looks so sad. Design team was like, how many guns on this one? And the creators said yes. No, but how many guns? Yes. Punimon, Tsunamon, Gabumon, Elekmon, Kabuterimon, Guwuwumon, Angemon, Yukidarumon, which I know, like, I think if you grew up with the dub, I know him as Frigimon. I guess Yukidaru is that Japanese for snowman? Birdramon, Waymon Adult, one of the few Digimon that looks exactly this, like, has another, like, level form that looks exactly like it. Vegemon, Skull Greymon, Metal Mamemon, Vedamon, Poyamon, Takumon, Patamon, Kunemon, Unimon, Centomon? Is this like a mistranslation of Centarumon? Orgurmon? Ogres are like layers. Oh no, they're like onions, they have layers. Bakemon, which is a pun on bakemono, meaning monster in Japanese. Shellmon, Dromojimon, Scummon. Wait, was that like supposed to be the translation of Sukamon? Scummon? That kind of makes sense. Borgermon. If anyone ever tells you some design ideas are too stupid or weird, remember Digimon! Exactly. Andromon, Giromon, Edamon. He's monkey. He's monkey. Uramon, Tanamon. Piomon, Palmon, Monochromon, Cockatriemon, Leomon, Coagumon, Coelamon. Based off of coelacanth. That one fish that people thought was extinct, but was not. Mojimon, Nanamon, Megadramon, Piccolomon, Gohan. Don't give the Senzu bean to Cell. Don't listen to your father. I think in the English dub, this is just Pixiemon, right? Digitamamon, Zurumon, Pagumon, Gazamon, Gizamon. Dark Tyrannomon, Cyclomon, Davidramon, Tuskmon, Flymon, Deltamon, Raramon. Oh, this is Deltamon. So we have Alpha, Beta, Delta, and Omegamon, except in the English, he's Omnimon. I hope we discover some more thought extinct animals. I do too, in many ways. Like, I'm, you know, I grew up as a dinosaur gal. Like, I was a dinosaur kid growing up. I don't think we'll ever find, well, birds are dinosaurs, but, you know, the other kinds of dinosaurs, you know, but there is a manga that I really like called Dinosaur Sanctuary, and it's like a what if, it's like Jurassic Park, but wholesome, wherein, the like, folks discovered dinosaurs on an island, and they used the dinosaurs like still living dinosaurs on an island, and then they're using their DNA to clone like other dinosaurs, like life-size ones, or you know, big ones. And but it's more wholesome. It's like a wholesome version of Jurassic Park. Like, there are some like things that happen, there are some mishaps that happen, but it's almost treated the same way that you would see, like, if it's a manga about just like a zoo, for example, like lions are just as dangerous, and they've, like, you know, certain wild animals have probably caused like injuries and fatalities. So this series kind of treats it the same way, where it's like, oh yeah, dinosaurs have caused like injuries and fatalities, but they are wild animals, you know. So I don't know, that reminded me of that, but it's more realistic. If we were to discover more animals that were originally thought to be extinct, then I feel like it would be like smaller scale stuff in like the deep ocean. Maybe the Amazon, because apparently the Amazon forest is like, there's a lot in there that hasn't been discovered yet, right? Yeah, white rhinos have gone extinct. I saw that same tweet, I think just today or yesterday. So yeah, like, while we are on the while we're hoping to find, you know, once thought of extinct animals, unfortunately there's a lot of extant animals that are going extinct, which is very unfortunate. Yeah. Yesterday, no. Metal Tyrannomon, Nanomon, X Tyrannomon. I love X Tyrannomon. If you guys, I feel like this pixel art doesn't quite show what's going on with X Tyrannomon, but it's a stuffed toy. These are the attack pixels. Let's go all the way up to the pendulum. Ooh, we have alternate Agumon, Greymon, Gabumon, sprites over here. Skullmamon, Mammothmon, Mugendramon, which was translated in English as, Machinedramon. Pinocchimon. Wait, what was his name in the English dub again? It was, Puppetmon. He was Puppetmon. Pakumon? Wait, why is it translated as Pakumon when, like, it used to be Bukumon? Is it? I'm curious about that. Metal Greymon, War Greymon, Weregurumon, Metal Gurumon, Yukimi Botamon, Narumon, Plotmon, and Omegamon. It's really impressive that they can fit Omegamon in a 16x16, like, you know, pixel scale, right? Same thing with Gundramon. Recent news is best I can do is the new stick bug that's big. Yeah, I saw that tweet too, where Where people were like, "Oh, how did something this big go like, you know, unseen for so long?" And I think someone responded, like someone quote retweeted it with like, "Oh, I'm an expert on bugs, and in this thread I'll explain why it took so long to find this creature, this bug." And then you click on the thread, and it's like, it's just one additional tweet, and it's like it looks like a stick. That was the reason. Why couldn't you find it for so long? Is this mic on? It looks like a stick. Which, you know what? Fair. Let's create one. Bancho Mamemon. I'm actually not familiar with that one. I kind of want to see what it looks like. Bancho Mamemon. Sorry again about asking for the program, but is this a sprite? It is indeed a sprite. You got it right on the nose. Dianork, hello. Thank you for the art today. That one was so cute. Me going deja vu. Yo, the design for Bancho Mamemon. This is sick. Oh, I thought that it would show my browser. Look at that. He's a Bancho. That's so cool. That's so sick. Acacia, hello, welcome. You got your sticker. We're looking at Digimon sprites, and then we're gonna like recreate some sprites using a sprite. Kreskarumon, hi Andromon, King Edamon. He has a crown. He's still monkey. Aegistramon, Titamon. Titamon's a cool one. It's pretty cool that they even got this on a 16x16 scale. That don't look like Gerard or Hajime. Are you talking about the Bancho? Yeah, Bancho is like a subset of like a subculture, right? Within Japan, where it's like these are the wait, this is a cool image. Is this all the Bancho Digimon? We got Bancho Lilymon, Bancho Leomon, Bancho Mamemon. Is this Bancho Stingmon? I actually have not heard of that, and I actually don't know who this is. It's kind of sick. It's kind of cool. Yeah, like a gang leader. Yeah. Mika going from one hyper interest sleeping to the other hyper interest parkour. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what the hyper interest would be. It'd be like me. Oh, Uma Musume. I feel like I'm pretty chill when I'm doing Uma Musume, and then Digimon mention parkour. All the Banchos are so cool. I wonder when they'll make more Banchos. That's Stingmon. The other one's Golemon. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh wait, give me a second. Okay, my phone lit up and I'm like, dentist? But no, it was just text messages. Bakshin, bakshin, bakshin! Bakshin, 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 bakshin! Sukamon, Sakutomon, Zubamon, Zubagermon, Duramon, Durandamon, Hackmon, Bao Hackmon, Savior Hackmon, Jesusmon, Petitmon, baby Demon. He's baby Demon. Dracomon, Cordramon Blue, Cordramon Green, Wingdramon, Slayerdramon, Groundramon, Breakdramon, Corona Fira, Flare, Apollo, Luna Lecus Cresse, Diana Dodo, Dorimon, Dorumon, Dorugomon, Doruguremon, Alphamon, Mekumon, Makrakmon, Razielmon, Omegamon, Alter S. Which in the card game, bro, like, Omegamon decks, Omnimon decks, I'll say it, man. I'll say it. When I fight against them on DC Go, I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. I'm saying it. I get kinda tilted. I get kinda tilted when I'm up against an Omnimon deck. It's like, oh man, I better set up by turn 2 or else I'm dead. Jesusmon kills me every time. I thought he would die for your sins instead. Isn't that the whole thing? You guys, you're so funny. Rust Tyrannomon, Examon. When I first played Cyber Sleuth, like way back in like 2020, I was like, what's the big deal with Examon? Like, everyone keeps talking about like Examon. Oops, I accidentally pressed caps lock. I get it. I kind of get it now. Cause look at the whole thing with Examon is that he's just a giant FU dragon. He's just gigantic. Like, he's so massive Not necessarily like size-wise, but also like apparently data-wise. Like he is so massive that he like warps space around him. Like that is he's just like a Digimon version of like a terabyte. Wait, what's bigger than a terabyte? he's that. That's what he is. He's also just a giant FU dragon with a sword, you know, what's not to love? I kind of get it now, you know, I kind of get it now. Omnimon deck might be loathed. Galamon Megidramon decks might be loathed. A petabyte? He's that. That's what Examon is. His X antibody literally made him a Dragonite. Is that what this is? Is this his regular or is his... No, this is X... Oh my gosh. That's sick. Yeah, this is regular Examon. Let's take a look-see. Look at that. He's a giant FU dragon. And then this is his X antibody form. I wish the Digimon like encyclopedia, I wish it had bigger images to use for like references and stuff. Because I can't really make out what's happening all the time. He's so large that some digital worlds cannot even render him properly. Exactly. That's like the shtick with him. Because before I knew all this, I'll say this. When I first played Cyber Sleuth in 2020, there were a lot of things that just went over my head because I didn't really have a reference as to like who were the Royal Knights. I was familiar with like Omnimon, I was familiar with like Gallantmon from the previous series, but like I had no like reference points. I was like, oh, who is this random assortment of like, you know, like Digimon Frontier villains and Digimon Adventure and Tamers protagonists and a leopard guy and I try to think of what else, like a dragon. Like, who is this random assortment of people? What is it, Gankumon and Huckmon? I didn't know what their relationship was, so it felt very random to me. And then now years later that I know about all that stuff and I'm playing Cyber Sleuth again, it's like, oh, this is actually, I love this. I actually like this a lot. It's like, I get it now. I get it. Oh, that's probably why he's named Examon. So an exabyte is higher than a petabyte. So that's probably why his name is Examon. I didn't even put that together. I didn't even know that an exabyte existed. So that actually paints a picture. That explains. Bandai on their way to post the world's crunchiest images on their official reference website. So crunchy I can hear it from here. Kale, hello. Hello. Welcome. I love Ensaimata. I love Ensaimata so much. The cheese on that. You guys gotta get on the idea of cheese on desserts. Get on the level of the Filipinos. Because Ensaimata, it's basically like sweetbread with like sugar on it, but also cheese. It's so good. It's so good. Yotabite. Is that bigger? Do you think we'll eventually get a Yotamon in the near future? So let's go back to our Digimon over here. Grace Novamon, that's Apollo and Dianamon together. Enemy Digimon. You can't raise them, they're only enemies. I think these are the Royal Knights. Yeah, these are straight up the Royal Knights. So Imperial Dramon, Dukemon, Magnamon, Dynasmon, Ulforce Vidramon, Lord Knightmon, Craniumon, Sleepmon, I Sleep, Duftmon, Gankumon. What else? Lucemon, Fall Down Mode. Oh, so this is basically the Royal Knights and the 7 Demon Lords, right? So, Lucemon, Leviamon, Beelzemon. My wife! Lilithmon, Belphamon, Barbamon, Demon! That's my favorite name because I think the dub just translated it as Daemon, like D-A-E-mon. But in the Japanese, it's just, yeah, demon. He's a demon. He's a demon. Belial Vandamon, Murkusumon, Deathmon. These names are so metal. Wait, I kind of love, look at Leviamon. He just open mouth. Agnes Tachyon, trainer, I've crafted my strongest concoction yet, guaranteed to give you unlimited energy. I call it the Panera lemonade that kills you instantly. Magnadramon. Wait, what is it? Magnamon. We should make a Caspermon. So speaking of the Panera lemonade that kills you instantly, I don't know why that has the same energy to me as that one meme that's like, oh, I'm taking care of my daughter for the day. The mom is out. What should I feed her? Like someone posted a poster and I'm assuming New York or something. Someone posted like a little flyer and it said like, oh, I'm taking care of the daughter, what should I feed her? To make sure that she's not like disobedient or something. And then every single person wrote down, yeah, exactly, Apelin! Single day blinding stew. The stew that makes you blind for one day. Blinding stew but for one day. Like different ways of just saying the same exact. Let me see if I can actually find it. One day blinding stew. Here, how to punish my daughter. Here, how to punish my daughter. Oh, it wasn't that like I'm taking care of the— okay, how to punish my daughter. My daughter is biting hair. I'm a single father, so I don't have maternal instinct in quotes. Calling all moms. Best way to tell her that this is not okay without being too harsh, please write the answer. Feed her a stew that makes her blind. Feed her a stew that makes her go blind for one day. Stew that blinds her for a day. Feed her a type of stew that makes her blind for one day. One day blinding stew. Oh my gosh. If you guys keep on like acting up, this is what I'm feeding you guys for lunch. This is what I'm feeding you guys. In fact, give me a second. Give me just a hot second. I'm gonna go change. You guys keep throwing things at me. You guys keep teasing me, calling me short. You think I'm gonna just like lie down and let you guys do that? Give me a second. I'm gonna change into my outfit real quick. Where is it? Where is it? There you go. Alright. Alright, Babin Cubs. Are you guys hungry? Are you hey! That's it. That's it. Back to Winnipeg. We're having lunch. We're having lunch right now. I'm gonna make you guys the one day blinding stew. Hey! Who did that? It would be cool if Yodomon was the equivalent of a zip bomb. It's got two forms, a tiny cute marine Angemon style Digimon, and one so large it cannot exist in the digital world without destroying it. What the F? But also send me the recipe. I too would like to know about the one day blinding stew. -1 debuff, remove detention screen, just black screen. One day blinding guard. But then we don't have to look at the chalkboard or attend class. She's gonna throw the one day blinding stew stock cube into the flooded classroom. Wait, that's a great idea. That's an amazing idea, actually. Wait a minute. Let me look at my assets real quick. Let me look at my assets. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Drink up! Drink up! Drink up, Babin Cubs! Yummy yummy, I made you guys some stew! Yum yum! Who's ready for their blinding stew? Oh, you weren't lying down already. You're so short I couldn't tell. Hello? Like, the sassy lunch lady Babinka. Lunch lady eat Inca. Black screen time, blinding stew special. What does your lunch lady persona know how to say things that tread the very fine line of appropriate for school and not appropriate? Listen here, kids. When you're an adult, I can't tell you this now, but when you're an adult, you'll understand. No, wait, no. It's too late, Babin Cubs. I'm already adding the asset. Give me a second. Color source. Color source. That's not the right color. That's not the right color. Here. There you go. The one day blinding stew. I'm gonna set it so that it fades in. Where is it? Show transition. Fade. And then hide transition. Fade. This is gonna be a new... I'm making that my new redeem. The one day blinding stew. Whenever you guys like act up too much, it's gonna turn the water this color. And then it's just gonna go to black. See? It's because you guys are active. You're throwing things at me, you're calling me short. Quick, Babin Cubs, climb the trees. We need to escape. Why are we swimming in piss? I'm gonna no. No.
Did you see that jerk?
No, I'm not a jerk. Stop. No. I'm gonna chug the stew so there's not left for y'all. Why is it warmer here? Oh wait, my eyes are already closed. This makes no difference. One day blinding stew redeem, but it just times you out for 24 hours. Piss classroom. Not the braille. You guys are talking in braille. Flashbang. You guys are talking in braille. This is incredible. This is ridiculous. Fine, I'll fix the watercolor. You know what? I'm gonna clone this though. I'm gonna copy. No, wait. I need another color source. Okay, let's make this one go back to its regular color. There you go. Nice water. Hey, what happens if I don't have that color? Oh, it's just like a transparent. I see. I forgot why I did that. And then we're gonna have another color source. This is gonna be for the broth. Oh, you're gonna get flashbanged. You're gonna get flashbanged really quickly, so avert ye eyes. There we go. What's a good stew color? Let's do this. And then we're gonna size that down a smidge. You guys are seeing in real time how I like do these redeems. Broth. And then what did I do? I think I put the blending mode to something. Oh yeah, multiply. I'm gonna put this to multiply. Oh no, now the water's like extra murky. There we go. This is the broth color. That's when you guys act up. But normally it's gonna be like this. PS1 water? Whose business is damn they're dehydrated? I really want some lentil stew now. My mother-in-law makes a mean lentil stew actually. She makes a pretty good one. I had it the other day. It was pretty good, especially with rice to make it into like a porridge. I'm a sucker for porridge though. I love me a good congee. In Filipino we call it like lugaw. But I'm a sucker for like a good porridge, especially when you like are feeling sicky icky. It's pretty good. Are you guys still writing in braille? The lights are on. The lights are on. I'm looking for the okay braille translator. What are you guys saying? What are you saying? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't do it reverse. It just makes the braille into like it makes the braille into more braille. Give me a second. Translate braille. You should get some Arhar dal stew. Ooh, sounds good. My bad, dog. No, see, I have a translator. You should get some Arhar dal stew. Grade 1 to English. I'm using ABC Braille. Wait, I was supposed to be doing pixel art. You guys distracted me again. You guys distracted me. Okay. Let's make some more pixel art while you guys feast on the stew. Well, for now it's not stew. It's just it's just water. Trust that it's just water. All right, let's start simple. We're gonna go all the way up here with Koromon. It's funny, the black and white ones are actually slightly different from the color ones. Cause look at Koromon. You can clearly see Koromon's ears. But if you go to the OG one, he just has like little nubs. It's assumed that like the long part of his ears is hidden behind the rest of his body. But I guess they changed it for the 20th anniversary to like, you know, show off his shape a little bit more. Get distracted, idiot! No, I'm not an idiot. I am very smart. My mom tells me that I'm smart and that I'm cool. For all you know, that it's true. 1, 2. How many pixels is it? 2. I'm trying to copy this one. 1, 2. I think that's 3, 4. And then here. Ah, it's just a circle. It's just a circle. It's just a Marukai Tachikyu. マルカイト地球僕ヘタリア How's that for a a core memory? Oh, actually, no, it's not perfectly symmetrical. I have to move it a little. Here, are you guys still talking in Braille? I see you. No, I marinated someone's legs with mint and blue food color. Or are you gonna? Do you have enough to share with the class? If you're marinating something, do you have enough to share with the class, Dia? I feel old. Boku hetaria. 1, 2, and then how many? How long is that mouth? 1. I have no way of counting. The way that I count it, because I'm using this as a reference image, right? So, like, if I wanted to, I can't tell at a glance how many pixels this is, so I actually look at the other assets on the same line. So this is like 1, then 2 is this empty space, 3, 4 are these eyes. Oh god, I'm making the most cursed drawing. You will see soon. Depends on how big the leg is. Miku water? Oh no. Are you marinating Hatsune Miku? I love Hatsune Miku. So if we're trying to figure out like how many pixels this mouth is, so I would look above here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 lines. 3, 4. And then blank, blank, eyes. There we go. We have the beginning of our little Koromon. There's a line right above the eye. It makes a reverse L shape. How many pixels is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go up. Diagonal. Diagonal. Then up 3 times. I'm kind of starting to be able to tell like how many pixels a line is at a glance, but I'm not quite there yet. So this is also giving me some practice. 2, 3. There we go. We got an ear. We got an ear. Hugs, hello! Hello, hello. Don't mind the water on the floor. Don't mind why everyone's talking about marinating and why people are typing in Braille. Don't ask your fellow students about anything. And when I give you guys soup, you guys should drink all the soup. Alright, so hello Huxie, how you guys doing? How you doing? I'm doing some pixel art off Digimon. It's like the Digimon VPet sprites. This is 16 by 16 pixels. This is very small. Smaller than what I'm used to. So this is practice and like helping me train my eye to identify like how big this line is. Like how many pixels is this line. So it's been pretty good so far. Let's see. Chlorinated pool water tasty. Miku has G Fuel flavor. So Miku Sweet Melodies water. Let's see. Meowdy soggy. Drink the stew. What's in the soup? I'm scared. It's not you. Yeah, exactly. That's there is no edible babinkubs in the stew. And it will not affect your vision for 24 hours or anything of the sort. So, you know, drink up. Alright, so now we're doing the second ear. 1, 2, it looks like. And then 1, how many pixels is that? 2. Oh, that's 4. It goes all the way to the edge. And then 1 below, 2 next to that. Oh, and then it's just like a square. Yeah, okay. We have ourselves a Koromon. Let's also do some color. Not the 1 day blinding stew. You figured it out. He figured it out. It's okay. The floor is not currently stew. It's just water. It's just water. You could still drink it. It might be a little bit chlorinated, but in my opinion, it adds a little bit of flavor. Marination was a fan name for Hux's community that I suggested. Marination. Like Mary had a little lamb? Is that because Mary had a little lamb? Oh, dots. It's okay, we have a Braille translator. What are you? It's like you guys are trying to pass notes in my class. You guys trying to pass notes? Is that what you guys are doing? You just take out a couple of windows real quick. Translate. What are you guys trying to say? Get blinded! Get blinded for 1 day, idiot! No, you're revealing all the plans. Why are you guys passing notes? Why are you guys passing notes to each other? I don't abide by this. Shiopi, hello. Hello. The bibimbap's are passing notes in Braille. Just because I'm feeding them a simple soup that makes you blind for one day. You guys are overreacting. You guys are overreacting. We're supposed to be doing some pixel art right now. I would just write them in French or Hindi then? Yeah, that's true. Because then I wouldn't be able to understand it. Though, Hindi is an Indo-European language. So maybe there are some words that I might understand, but it's not. It's really not. Not very much likely. I like that I went to Hindi as an Indo-European language instead of French as a Romance language. Because it's like, ain't no way I'm gonna be reading French and understanding any French. Like, you could show me something in written French, and it could have as many words that resemble, like, Spanish or Italian, and I still would be like, I have no idea what I'm reading. I have no idea what I'm reading. And it's why you're even putting stuff in, like, the Hindi alphabet. And it's like, I can't, like, you know, I can't read this alphabet at all. But at least it's not French. Like, to any French viewers, any French bibimbap's, this is all in jest. This is all just a little hee haha. I have no real hatred for the French. You guys might, like, the French bibimbap's might have hatred for other French bibimbap's, but this is but a joke for illegal reasons. What the hell? We have free stew. I'm already half blind. Don't drink the soup. I'm already visually impaired. I can't eat the stew. I have to stream today. Okay, the only one who doesn't have to drink the soup is Folk. All right, everyone else has to drink the stew. Can I pop what Dia said into Google Translate? Will it do a good job, you think? Or will it forget what, like, idioms are? Let me pop this in. She's feeding us a dazzling stew, but it's not even spicy. My doctor said I can't have spicy anymore, or I can't go as hard as I used to with the spicy. They say them fancy doctors in their white coats are telling me that my gallbladder is at risk. And yet I still have Tabasco in my purse. If a kid could write in Braille like that, I wouldn't even be mad. I would be impressed. This is true. This is very true, actually. Get timed up for Frenching. Why do they get the pass? It is bear privilege. And what's beeplebees? I see you guys passing your notes. I see you guys passing your notes. Translate. If us translate this, your brain is tiny and you're not even a real bear. Huh? I am a... If I wasn't a real bear, could I do this? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet you feel real silly right now. This is favoritism. She's feeding us blinding soup, but it's not even seasoned. No. You got gallbladder? I do in fact have gallbladder problems. Yeah, a pull-in, you get it. You get the pain that I'm in. The quite literal, like, pain that I'm in. Not right now, not at the moment, but that I have experienced. What are you, Hillary Clinton? What, the Tabasco? Does Hillary Clinton have, like, does she also carry Tabasco? Should I do Cholula? What's the better option? Should I do Cholula? You have I do. I do a pull-in. Oh my gosh, are you also speaking from experience? Because yeah, I do. That's why I have to limit a lot of things. Like, I can't eat fatty foods anymore. I can't eat spicy anymore. It's bad. It's bad. It's recess time, you guys. I see it in the corner of my chat. It's recess time. You guys need to get your wiggles out. You guys are acting up a little bit too much right now. Plus the ad break is gonna start soon. But you guys need to get your wiggles out. You're being a little too... You're being too squirrely right now in this place of learning. We're here to learn about pixel art. And here you guys are, drinking the day one blinding soup, passing notes in Braille and Hindi and French. And you guys need to get those wiggles out. You know? Disassemble one of the cars. I think that'll calm you guys down. I learned about this in teaching school. I no longer have gallbladder problems as I no longer have a gallbladder. I might need to ask you how that went because that might be my near future, actually. Poor Binka. Yeah, she carries hot sauce in her purse. I didn't know that, actually. I'm going to get surgery to get the stones removed. There's a doctor in DC who does it as a specialty op. Okay, it kind of makes me feel a little bit better that I'm not... I was like a little embarrassed that I might have to also get my gallbladder taken out. But knowing that this is not a rare like this is not as rare as I thought. You know, it makes me feel a little bit better. Yummy card time. Squirrel! I'm not hungry, teacher. Yeah, but it's lunchtime. You gotta eat. Crying on the Itasha. The Toonami ads, we can just have a fixed panel. Oh, the ad break started, but I'm gonna read your comment during the ad break, Dia. But I'm saying Binka will be back. The panel will also have a random clip while running the ad break is on. That's actually a really good idea. It's the most common surgery. You know what? I'm gonna read the rest after the ad break because I don't want folks to miss out on the conversation. So I'll see you guys in a couple minutes while I eat my torta. We're back. We're back. What is this slander that I am not seasoning the one day blinding stew? I love seasoning. I love MSG. I love Himalayan pink salt. I love we got onion and garlic powder for those days where I'm too lazy to cut the peel and cut the garlic and peel and cut the onions. I don't want to cry, you know? I don't like crying while I'm cooking. Like, watch this. Like, this is what I want. Give me a second. I want to be looking like this when I'm cutting onions. You know? Oh, winter. Gotta add the adobo. Wait, let me scroll up to read some messages that I missed. Dianork was talking about the Toonami style, you know, ad break. We could do that. You also said that this is all an idea, we don't have to, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea. Apolin said that the gallbladder removal is a common surgery in America. Is the most common surgery. That's what my doctor told me too, but I was still like, oh, I'm still gonna have to like go to sleep though. It's kind of scary. I've never had surgery before. I've never been like I have of course slept, but I've never like I've always fallen asleep naturally. I can't recall a time where I didn't fall asleep in a way that wasn't like, you know, against my will. Does that make sense? Like, I've never been made unconscious for a surgery, even when wisdom teeth. Which, by the way, I'm very curious about this because I saw someone post on Twitter that like, I can't believe North Americans get put to sleep when they have wisdom teeth surgery, and I'm like, do we? Like, I was never put asleep. Okay, I didn't feel everything, but like, they numb the pain, but they don't numb the pressure. So you feel like everything that's like going on. It just doesn't hurt, but you do feel it. I felt it. I definitely felt it. But I want to preserve the GB. Yeah, I think, yeah, if you can preserve, you know, like a body part of yours, if it's not a burst appendix, I think yes, right? But from what my doctor told me, he said like the best thing, because he still wants to do some like x-rays and stuff, but he said like if it comes to like removing your gallbladder, then it's relatively safe and you can function without it, and it would actually get rid of a lot of the pain you're experiencing. And if since Matthew said something similar, then yeah, I'm inclined to believe. She force feeds us. You need to eat, you Victorian child. Is the stew yummy? They didn't even season it? No spice? I season things. One might say that I season things too much. One might say that I'm a little too confident in how much bulldog spice I add in my Korean noodles, and that's why I'm in this gallbladder mess in the first place. That's why I'm in this mess, because of my own decisions. The salt is what blinds. Gotta add the adobo. Name one season. There is winter, but if we're talking about seasoning, MSG. You gotta go with the MSG. Of course you think salt is seasoning. No, I said MSG. Never been sedated. Yeah, I've had local anesthetic. Yeah, I had local anesthetic for one, not any, but like for a lot of like dental procedures, I have the local anesthetic. My dentist actually does a really good job of like doing it so that even the injection doesn't really hurt. She does a good job. Cause then it's like, oh, you feel like the teeniest of pokes, and then it's like numb. However, there was one time recently that I went to the dentist and she was so busy that she numbed me and then went to another patient, and by the time she came back, I wasn't numb anymore. So, you know, there's that. I'm from North America and I wasn't put to sleep either. Yeah, so I'm like, was it just like a isolated incident that this tweeter was tweeting about? You know, it's a wisdom tooth when the distant assistant holds your head. Yeah, I wasn't put to sleep for that surgery. It was, yeah, I felt everything. It felt weird. Bika forgetting the time she fell asleep after mauling 30 people during a bender. That wasn't, I wasn't sedated for that. Like, I was tuckered out. There's a difference. You need an MRI special scan called an MRCP. I've had an MRI before. I remember being nervous. Not like Peggy Hill panic attack nervous, but just like, oh, there's like magnets in here, and I have metal fillings from when I was a child. Are my teeth just gonna fly out of my mouth? But no, there was no problem. I was just scared. I was just startled. If anything, the main problem of having no gallbladder is oily foods might give you tummy troubles. Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's funny, I say that I have been avoiding oily foods actually as of late. I've been eating a lot of Trader Joe's salads. I've been eating a lot of salads. And yes, there's dressing that might undo the benefit of having a salad, but it is a little bit better than a lot of the oilier foods that I've been having, because like, you know, California, especially Southern California, has really good Mexican food. Unfortunately, some of it can be really oily. I'm actually eating a torta right now that is like pretty oily, but I found that as long as I don't overeat, it's usually fine. Because this is actually the other half of the torta I was eating last night. So I ate one half last night, I'm eating the other half today. Trying not to overeat, and I'm also trying to just drink more water as I eat, because that was another big problem. Is it's a bit embarrassing to admit, but like just the things that my parents fed me, like I'm very grateful to my parents for feeding me, period, right? For giving me food, for putting food on the table. but like a lot of what I ate wasn't exactly nutritious. They did not hold back in giving me candy when I wanted candy. So my stomach right now is just a mess. And yeah, that led to some bad eating habits into adulthood. So be forewarned if you are on the younger side of things. Take care of your diet in moderation. You can have sweet treats, but have them in moderation, you know? Make sure that you are, you know, you're drinking lots of water. Oh, that's what I was gonna say, is that, like, I didn't drink lots of water growing up. I drank lots of soda, and I think that's partially why I'm in this mess, too. I drink a lot of soda, and it's only recently that I, like, just cold turkey quit drinking soda. Like, occasionally I'll still have, like, one, like, once a month, but otherwise, no more soda. Like, bulldog sauce is so- it is so good. Check out Dr. Smirtinopoulos from MedStar in DC. The cursed art has been put in the Discord. I'm interested. Let me see. Creative Cubs. What did you do? Massive raid. Is that me? Is that I could tell by the white shoes. I do in fact have a massive brain. If you guys look at beeplebees' art in the Discord and Creative Cubs, you guys will see. Like, I am very big brain. There hasn't been much trouble with that. Also, beeplebees, I just love the textures that you put too, with like your pen work. There hasn't been much trouble with that, speaking as a woman who's been gallbladderless for a few years. Ah, so you too also have been gallbladderless. Okay, this is making me feel better. My surgeon said nothing will change, and he was right. Salad yummy. Don't eat too late at night. Yeah, that too. That's another thing that's been causing. Are you guys familiar with what gallbladder attacks are? I know the people that have had like gallbladder surgeries probably are familiar with it, but for those that are either on the younger side or made better dietary decisions in life, a gallbladder attack hurts, man. It feels like okay, I'll be honest, like when I first had my first gallbladder attack, I thought it was a heart attack. It was kind of scary, like, cuz the pain was just really bad, and I actually ended up going to the ER, and they were like, "Oh no, this is not a heart attack. Your heart is actually fine." But and it wasn't until I visited like a gastro doctor that they were like, "Oh yeah, that's a gallbladder attack." So it just hurts. It's like a burning, like searing pain almost, pretty sharp. It's very incapacitating, because I remember like Beans had drove me to the ER, and but he had to find parking, so I walked in myself, but I was already like keeling over as I was making my way to like the front desk and just being like, I'm in pain, please pain. And like, of course they're doing their job. They're like, oh, have you been here before? What's your name? You know, they're asking for basic information, and I was just like gasping out like, I'm 34 and pain. Please, I'm in pain. And they're like, okay, we'll get you to someone right now. Can you go ahead and sit over there, and they're gonna test your blood pressure. They're like, okay, sounds good. They're just doing their job. They're just doing their job. But when you're in pain like that, it's like, please stop talking. I just want to be in a bed. Just give me the drugs. Just give me whatever drugs are gonna make this go away right now. I was gonna ask, is it the same torta? Yeah, it is. It is the same torta as yesterday. I microwaved it though, so it should be good. I need a daily sweet treat, or I will go physically insane. That's how I feel too. So smart. I may be young, but I'm also stupid. My mom had one when I was a child. We rushed her to the hospital. Kidney stones hurt like an MF. Yeah, exactly. As far as I know, gallbladder issues aren't common here. Yeah, so like I do think it's very like much related to diet. If you do just have like a healthier diet, it's not a problem. And the fact that gallbladder removal is one of the most common surgeries in the US speaks volumes about that, right? Like, the fact that there's so many of us having this issue because of our like unhealthy diets, because it's like oily food, it's spicy food, it's too many sweets, stuff like that, you know. Was about the drawing, not anything else? I have this was about the drawing, not anything else. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm getting a phone call, but I don't think it's my doctor. But I'm gonna mute just to answer and see in case it is my dentist. BRB. Well, well, well. The phone call was in fact my dentist, or rather the dentist's office. And I'm afraid I might have to actually end stream a little early, like maybe within the next 15 minutes, or maybe now actually, but I'll explain the situation. So for those that don't know, I was waiting for a permanent crown to come into my dentist because I was supposed to have this on Thursday, and then I went in for a cleaning and they're like, oh, we actually don't have your crown. So we'll call you either Friday or Saturday. And then, of course, it's funny because Matthew even said at the beginning of the stream, he was like, oh, they're gonna call you during the stream. Lo and behold, they did. They did. So they just called and I was like, oh, I'm available all day. When can I come in? And they're like, oh, can you come in at 1? And mind you, it is currently 12:19 p.m. PST, aka they want me to come in 40 minutes. Like, and I don't live too far, like that is doable, but it's just like, oh man, I wanted to stream for like a little bit more. I wanted to stream, but at the very least I can get it over with. So like I'm a little peeved, but because I like talking with you guys, I like chatting with you guys. But unfortunately, I do think I'm gonna have to end early just so that I can get ready. I can ask Beans if he can give me a ride, and then we're gonna do our best. So let me make sure to stop raids right now, and then I'll catch up on chat. Is it okay that we don't mosh for today? I'm sorry. Like, but I gotta get to the dentist in 40 minutes. In 40 minutes. Okay, let's catch up on chat. The diet here isn't healthy? Oh no. But maybe still healthier than America. I'm glad everyone loves my drawing. Yeah, I love it. I love it. You're doing God's work. They are doing God's work. Of course. Konyo. Bye, you dropped this. Good luck with your teeth. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. You called it. Go get some bear chompers. The dentist saying, hey, queen, you dropped this crown emoji. He's a prophet. Good luck yapping on Monday with new teeth. Take care. She likes us. Take care of yourself. Thanks for the fun stream. Do what you need to do. Hopefully everything goes well. Yeah, here's hoping, right? I'll see you guys most likely on Monday for either Digimondays or something of that effect. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Let's see who we can raid into. I mean, we'll skedaddle. Maybe we could... Is Randon still going? Is Randon still playing, Dang Old Rompers? Or has he ended already? It looks like he ended. Yeah, it looks like he ended already, so... Let's see, we have... Oh, we have Big Ham! Let's raid into Big Ham. He's done? Okay, no worries, no worries. Let's raid into Big Ham. Oh, she's so cute. She's in her office chair. His allergies were bothering. Oh no! I hope they don't bother him as much. So let's go ahead and raid. I appreciate you guys. When I come back on Monday, I will have a new set of chompers to chomp you all with. I mean, to speak with. I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. And as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye! She small ham. To what now? We're rating, we're rating. Too bad. So sad. Bye bye. We raid.